Special delivery from our friends over at iGroup. We're looking at their latest Pretreat machine, the Viper E3. You know, we're lucky enough to test out brand new products before they actually hit the market, give you a full demonstration and honest reviews on how they really work. Estevan here with All America Print Supply. In today's video, we're going to take you through a formal unboxing and live demonstration going over all the Viper E3. If you're in the direct-to-garment printing space, you know the Viper name stands for quality, and we can't wait to see what they came up with next. Okay, so first impression, honest review. Packaging seems very sturdy. Everything seems super organized. Let's keep opening it up. All right, so let's open up our accessory box and see everything that came with the E3. So in the packaging, we have our hose pack, image armor cleaning solution, power adapter and connector cables. Now, Viper does advise the use of 2 people to safely lift the machine onto a flat level surface. There's going to be some assembly required, and this is after we've used our Phillips head screwdriver to remove the framework of the packaging. Let's get it on the table. So the control box is going to be connected to the actual machine itself by these red, white, and blue connector cables. You'll see the corresponding ports that are color-coded for easy matching. Let's go ahead and get it connected. Now that we've got everything assembled and connected, let's power on the machine. If your machine does not power on, make sure the red emergency stop button is not engaged. To disengage the red emergency stop button, you're just going to press and turn about quarter way to the right, and now we have juice. Now that you've fully assembled your new Viper E3, it's time to charge it full of Pretreat. Let's go ahead and connect our hose pack. On the rear of the machine, you'll have a fluid inlet option here to connect this cable. You'll notice one end of the inlet tube has a filter going into the Pretreat solution. This is the side we're going to connect to the machine. Connect firmly into the inlet until you feel the connection established, and then we're good to go. Now, it's always important to remember to properly agitate your Pretreat bottle before use every time by shaking the bottle to stir the contents. Now let's prime the lines. To prime the lines with Pretreat on the Viper E3, all you're going to do is press and hold this purge button on the side of the control box for about 10 seconds. Immediately I can tell this is a smaller physical footprint when compared to the Viper Max. However, it's worth noting that it has the same spray pattern, about 15 by 20 inches. Additionally, this is equipped with guardrails to prevent any kind of overspray to getting to any of the external components. Let's go ahead and look at these control settings. Here we'll have the option for 4 presets for user-friendly operation, as well as manually being able to adjust the Pretreat percentage if needed. Making its return is the convenient step test, which will allow you to perform testing to determine the proper amount of Pretreat for each garment, each color, and each blend. The step test will perform 6 different zones of varying increasing amounts of Pretreat, so you can determine which amount is suitable for your individual garment. Let's go ahead and get a t-shirt and load up the spray test. Today we'll be working with a ring spun cotton garment, which is ideal for direct-to-garment printing. Just gonna place our shirt onto the platen, lay this nice and flat. And just like before, we're gonna go into utilities, step test, and because we don't need to spray the entire shirt for this step test, we're gonna go ahead and adjust our spray length to 9 inches. Let's spray it up. Well, the spray test worked perfect. Let's go ahead and get this garment dried up. And Viper advises printing a white rectangle so you can see the varying levels of quality to determine which of the zones on the spray test is going to be ideal for printing. Now here we have the results printed of our spray test with varying levels of Pretreat ranging from 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60% Pretreat. Now, we're looking for the area or zone that has the highest opacity, and I'm saying it's gonna be right around this area here. So between about a 50 and a 60, which equates in pretreat grams to approximately 30, depending on which zone we're leaning towards. Let's go ahead and decide on 50 and go ahead and get a print. So now we've determined the proper amount of pretreat thanks to our step tests. Let's go ahead and adjust our settings. First, we're gonna go ahead with a 50% spray, and now let's adjust our spray pattern. Start with the width. We're looking at a max of 14.31, so we'll go the full distance. Press enter. And then for length, we want a full coverage print. So we'll do our max here of 17.25. Press enter, and now we're ready to spray. You know, Viper is the only company to really offer this step test technology feature, and it's gonna be such a huge time saver for customers, really taking out any of the guesswork of how much pretreat to put on each shirt. I especially love the open air design, which makes it very convenient for loading and unloading of garments for faster production. And thanks to the controlled spray nozzle pattern, there's really no overmiss coming out. There's no mess that's commonly associated with open air pretreat machines. We really can't wait for this to come out and you guys can get your hands on it, start elevating your efficiency and the quality of your direct-to-garment printing. That's pretty much gonna do it for this one. My name is Estevan, we're All American Print Supply. Drop a thumbs up for new products and make sure you subscribe for all things direct-to-garment related. We'll see you in the next one.